Hi, I'm Chris from Future Music Magazine, and we're here on the Softube stand with Nicholas. He's going to show us the Console 1 hardware controller.
Yeah.
So, tell us about it.
It's an integrated hardware-software mixing system. Softube is known for the analog sound. We've been doing analog emulations for a long, long time. And what we wanted to do with the Console 1 is have the analog sound and the analog workflow. So it should be the same workflow as working on a big, large console. To achieve that, we have this channel strip with an equalizer, compressor, shape section, input section, output section with volume pan, drive, solo mute. And then on top of this, you have track selectors. So instead of grabbing the tambourine track over there and the guitars over there, you select it with the track selectors, and then you start working on the EQ or whatever you want to do.
So this side of it, I mean, is this a separate software? This is a plugin. There's a channel strip plugin, and then it's just interfaces with that plugin.
It's what you see here on the screen, the on-screen display. It's a separate app that communicates with the hardware and also communicates with the different inserts.
Yes.
Here in. Right now it's Cubase, but it could be Pro Tools, Logic, or anything.
So maybe take us through how you put this. I'm a Cubase user.
Yeah.
Put this onto one of my tracks so I can start working.
Basically, make sure that you have the Console 1 plugin on all the different tracks, on all your tracks. And it doesn't do anything, it doesn't take up any CPU if stuff are turned off. And then the only thing the Console 1 plugin that you can do from it is give it a name, give it a number, unless the DAW supports that to your host. And as soon as you select a track, for instance, put the bass drum on track 20, it appears at track 20, or you can put it on track 1. So you set these plugins up in Cubase, and then voila, they appear down here.
And these are the actual names of my channels in Cubase as well. So if it's called Drum OH on my channel strip, it'll pull it through there.
For the DAWs that support that, it will be the name of your track,
and
but
which support it right now.
Right now, I think Sonar supports it. Cubase doesn't.
Okay.
Cubase will, they say. And I hope they will because it's a really good feature. But otherwise, you just have to type it in yourself.
Okay. So, what else is it? I mean, it's a MIDI controller. In terms of volume, that's your actual fader volume, or is that your input volume? Or
The volume is the output volume of the plugin, but everything is done within the Console 1 plugin. So all the faders here are set on 0. All the mixing is done pre-fader, so I can do all my pan, volume, solo mute
so it's
within
kind of a
the
way
plugin system.
It's a way to bypass mixing within your DAW.
Yeah.
In a way, it's a way to sort of, if you don't like the sound of the mixer in the DAW, we've created our own virtual.
Exactly,
Okay.
and this way you have the dedicated knobs, so you can do stuff which I've been missing when I work with the mouse. For instance, gaining the EQ while simultaneously lowering the output, which is something you always do when you work on a real console. So with this one, you can work the entire mix without even touching the mouse, which is very nice.
And the actual elements within the channel strips, are they based on any existing plugins? Or?
When you buy it, it will come with what we call the UK 4K strip,
Okay.
which consists of equalizer and compressor. And instead of a traditional gate, we added a gate, but also a sustain and a punch circuit.
Like a transient designer kind of.
Yeah, and then the normal elements. And we plan to emulate other consoles. So you can, for instance, have the 4K on your drums, and then you can have some other console on your vocals, so you can have the EQ from that one, or compressor.
Okay, so you can have like a Harrison or
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And it's also possible to load up different Softube plugins if you want to have the Trident A-range EQ as the EQ.
Oh, so you can custom build your console as such. Okay.
So it's extremely powerful way to work with it. And since you have this global view where you can see all the tracks and decide on all the tracks, you can do stuff like track grouping, and you can copy tracks. So if I have a nice setting on the hand clap track, I can copy that to the other two hand claps. I can copy just the EQ, compressor. Everything is done from this control surface, works with any host. And
And is there a reason why it's so massive?
It's scalable. I mean, you
okay.
could have it that big if you wanted, or.
Oh wow! So.
But it looks better if it's massive.
Yeah, yeah.
The thing is, it's an on-screen display. You can set it on auto mode, so that it disappears when you don't do anything with it. But as soon as you touch a knob, it appears on top of everything. So you can have your edit window in Pro Tools or Cubase.
You're not having to, especially in Cubase, you're not having to move windows around and such.
You always move a lot of windows around in Cubase, so this one just appears on top of everything.
And how much is it? And when can we get it?
After summer, and 800 euros, I think, will be the price.
And the add-on consoles that are potentially coming, are they going to be separate purchases?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. So they'll be like in-app purchases as such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of.
That now. Oh, excellent. Well, thanks a lot.
Welcome.